booties for black girl nerds.
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you guys so much for taking time to speak with me. This is such a captivating series. And yeah, I just want to get right to it. So, full transparency, Robin, I'll start with you. When I first saw this series, I just saw the title and I didn't know anything else. And there is an author, her name is Frida McFadden. All of her books, The Boyfriend, The Teacher, The Crash,
goodness.
So I thought she does The Housemaid. She has a movie coming out.
Right.
That's going to be hers as well. I thought that this series was attached to that. So before I even knew anything about it, who was in it or the premise, I was sold. I was like, yay, she has the series coming out. And then I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, this looks so good. And then later found out it wasn't attached to it. So my question is, since you split the directing duties, was there any kind of like maybe vision board or anything that you had with Andrea to kind of like get some inspiration for the direction of the series? Because the idea to do both perspectives from both characters was just phenomenal. Chef's kiss. I loved it.
We did. I loved the show that she directed called Time. We both had the same mood board pictures, basically, when we first met. So I was like, okay, visually, we want to make this more like a film. Mm-hmm. And I want it to move almost like there's an animal in the room that none of these characters see, but it's witnessing every nuance. So I wanted the camera to be that and try to have as few cuts as possible to take it away from, the conventional television format. And I think we achieved that. I had the greatest team. You can't do it without a great team. I had an incredible cast. Everybody is so good, and they're like sponges. So as a director, I could just throw something out, and they would just absorb it.
Hit me.
Give me something more. And what was great is to be in scenes with them. Mm-hmm. And in between takes, we could talk about, what should we do next? Let's change a line here. Let's delete this and add this. So I got a lot of variety in the editing room to play with for the dual perspectives.
It was perfect. Like I have not seen a series that captivated it more so like or captured it more so like a film. When I tell you my mouth was on the floor with the wedding cake scene, I was like, it's one thing to say, oh my God, make that expression like, oh, my mouth on the floor. But I really my jaw was just dropped. So that was phenomenal. And Olivia, the girlfriend deals with a lot of themes, but one of the hot topics that people talk about now is boundaries. So we do see that Laura loves her son very much, but to others, it can seem as a bit overbearing. So in your career or personal life, how do you deal with anyone that maybe micromanages or maybe oversteps a boundary?
Oh, I'm figuring that out still. I think I've gotten better at standing up for myself, but it's also like, this, it's such a fucked thing being an actress and then being labeled the difficult actress if you just speak your mind. So it's still a dance. I feel like I'm having to sort of learn. But for the most part, I think I am very nice, but not a pushover, I'd say.
No, that's good. It's something you navigate, through time. You often find ways of dealing with it. But that is my time. But you guys, this series is so great. I cannot wait to see what happens next. It's just, wow, I cannot say enough good things about it. Every episode was so great. And Olivia, your hair being red and your name being Cherry was just like, oh my God, I just love that so much. And I love your hair the whole series. Like, I think I want to go get bangs again because of your character. So
don't do it, because then you spend half the year growing them out every single time. I'm like, I'm going to get bangs, and then.
Well, I know. Got it. Thank you, ladies, so much for your time. It was an honor to speak with you, and can't wait to see the rest of the next season when it comes out.
Great, thank you.
Bye.
Hey. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm doing great. Well, thank you guys so much for taking time to speak with me. This is such an awesome series, and I'm really excited to talk to you guys about it.
Awesome, thank you.
So, Laurie, I will start with you. We get to see your mom, Laura, played by the awesome Robin Wright, be for the most part, really overprotective at times, which can be a common theme these days, especially with social media and tracking kids. So what was the moment that you feel that Laura really, really crossed the line?
I mean, take your pick, but I think I think for Daniel, at the point at which it's like he can't forgive is it just sounds crazy saying it, but telling your girlfriend that you died is quite an extreme thing to do. And I think, yeah, it's hard for her to rebuild that trust after something like that. You know, that's just, how could you, how? It doesn't, it's, yeah, that's probably the turning point.
Yeah, when that episode ended, I was like, like I didn't,
Yeah.
and it's one of those things where you kind of want to chat with people about it, but of course you can't in this line of work. But yeah, I can't wait for people to see it. That was really a mind-blowing incident. And Waleed, Howard is kind of like the fly on the wall when it comes to a lot of the things that unravel in this series. And one thing I do appreciate about your character is that he isn't a yes man to Laura. Like he stands his ground when he disagrees with the way something was handled. But what debacle between Cherry and Laura do you feel was like they both had valid reasons, or it's kind of hard to side with them?
That they both had valid reasons. I don't know. I think like it's hard for me to see the validity in Laura's argument. So I see most of the valid arguments coming from just my observation of the dynamic and just what I see in Cherry. Maybe some of it is wishful thinking, but or where I turn the blind eye or don't see the signs that Laura does. But I think genuinely Cherry is a good person, and I think like, if it was a different circumstance or we were from, I think like social class does play a part in this too. And it's also like, it's one of the themes in the show where it's like the challenge, the struggle between ambition and truth or love. So I don't know. It's yeah, I forget what point I was trying to make, but yeah, I think like that's what's interesting is like how you described Howard as this fly on the wall. He's almost like the moral compass of the show, and then also it's like he's not privy to all the information, so he has to make judgments based on what he knows. Yeah.
Well, this is such a captivating series, and typically most shows go for maybe about 8 to 10 episodes, but this one captivates you within like the first episode. And so my last question would be for you, Laurie. There's 6 episodes, but if there were to have been a couple more added, what are some things of your character that you would have liked to explore it a little bit deeper?
I mean, with the way it leaves off, I think we're left with. I think we're both left with a lot of unanswered questions. I mean, it leaves on a cliffhanger of, as you know. Yeah, I mean, the next step for Daniel is going to be he's got to try and find out who this person is that he's now attached to indefinitely. When you share a child with someone, there's no one. That's kind of it. But yeah, I mean, what are we gonna do? It's
one of the things that I wanted to make sure that I was a part of the silhouette at the end for them as a family, because that's ultimately what the audience sees. It's like, okay, well, here's the new family. There's no Laura in the equation, and there's Howard and there's a Cherry with the baby and a very changed Daniel. So I think it would be interesting, like what if we had 2 more episodes. I think it probably would have gone into us exploring more of this relationship and which we tried to a little bit more, but we were just tight on time.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I totally understand that. Well, I can't wait for there to be more. People are going to be immediately captivated by it. I mean, this the first episode alone was just fantastic. So every episode just kept getting better. So thank you guys so much for your time. And I can't wait to see where this goes after this. So thank you guys.
Amazing.
So much.
Thank you.